Up your shaft. Aye, sir.
And is it different to have a female in the band at all? Like, I'm stuck in a van with all guys all the time, so...
Yeah, it is different having a female. We don't think about it anymore because we've been together now for years. Now we don't, but I still remember the adjustment period. No, it wasn't even really an adjustment period, but it's just sort of like, there's a chick around all the time. You know what I mean? And whether she has a growly voice or not, there's still a chick around all the time, you know what I mean? So yeah, there is that sort of like little period in the beginning, you know what I mean? Yeah. Suddenly it's not boys club anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, but nah, we don't even think about it anymore. Not anymore. Like this, our female tolerant psychology has now adjusted.
So she's pretty much just become another one of the guys.
Well, I don't know if I would go as far as to say one of the guys. She's definitely still a chick, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does girly stuff, likes chick flicks, you know what I mean? Watches her weight, exercises. We don't do any of that shit, you know what I mean? So, like, I wouldn't say no, she's not, I wouldn't call her one of the guys, but yeah, she's definitely a brutal chick, you know what I mean? And she puts up with a lot of shit from us, you know, and like a lot of touring crap, you know. I would love to see fucking 99% of the female population of planet Earth put up with the crap that she has to put up with. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like on tour and stuff like that. She could have easily came and done one tour and been like, fuck this. And I probably wouldn't have blamed her, you know what I mean? Because it's hard. But no, she's just completed the Summer Slaughter tour, you know what I mean? She's a brute. So yeah, no, everything's cool. Having a chick in the band, it's not that different anymore. So
that's really cool. Any crazy stories to tell that happened on this tour?
Oh God, I don't really think so. It's been a pretty...
Yeah, crazy stories have happened.
I'm trying to think of some because I'm being put on the spot.
I played Van Halen's guitar.
Oh yeah.
Van Halen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
We were at the Fender headquarters. I've got an endorsement with Jackson. They run out of the same building, you know. Pardon me. And we went there, picked up a guitar and got a shot of Van Halen's, fucking plugged it in, played some Cerebral Bore stuff on it. It's pretty good. What else did we do that was pretty awesome? I organised an after show party for the whole tour at the, what do you call it, the clubhouse in Dallas. Vinnie Paul's place. We drove Corpse Grinder and Pat O'Brien. In fact, I sat in the very seat that you're sitting in right now.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. What other awesome shit's happened?
I got to play Paul Mazurkiewicz's drum kit.
Very nice.
I thought that was awesome. That was pretty cool.
We went to fucking Oregon, Astoria in Oregon. We went to like filming locations from the Goonies yesterday. That was like yesterday morning. Yep.
Did you guys reenact any of the scenes?
I did. Like, see at the beginning when the guys like breaking out of jail. You know when the Fratellis break Jake Fratelli out of jail, and he like comes out the front door. He's got like lumberjack shirt and like a cowboy hat on. I got a lumberjack shirt and a cowboy hat and reenacted me running out the door.
Very nice.
Yeah, so we did that. We were at the Ghostbusters fire station. We went to the Quick Stop from Jane Silent Bob.
Yeah, I saw that picture you guys both posted up on the wall that you guys posted on Facebook. And I was extremely jealous because I've always wanted to go there just to take pictures.
Me and Sam talked about that years ago. We've been talking about it for ages now. Like, oh, imagine we went to the Quick Stop one day, or you could wear a hat and I'll put my backwards hat on. You know what I mean? And then we actually ended up doing it this time. It's quite random. He fucking slept, though, man. He was all like, yes, I want to see this, and then slept. Even when we went to see the Goonies stuff yesterday, he was asleep. I was like, mate, we're outside the fucking school from kindergarten cop. At least get up and look out the fucking window.
I did get up and look. I did. I got up and went, yes. And then I fell back asleep. Yeah, but I did see it.
Yeah. What else? We did other awesome shit. We've done tons of awesome shit. Let's keep thinking. We went to the beach. We went to Miami Beach. We went to Fort Walton Beach with like Cannibal Corpse and Faceless and Periphery, Vela Maya. That was a great day. It's not that event.
Was that an off day?
Yeah, it was a day off.
That was a day off, yeah.
Sorry to keep making this fucking
yeah, I know.
Fluctuate like a tuna.
It's all good. Any favorite bands on this tour so far?
Cannibal Corpse.
Cannibal Corpse.
It must be amazing. Like, I've always dreamed of playing a show with Cannibal Corpse. I've seen them a billion times since I was a child. And to see a tour with so many great death metal bands on here, I just want to see, what do you guys think of Cannibal Corpse actually sharing the stage with them every night? How does it feel?
It is one of the most awesome things imaginable, because we are exactly the same. We grew up listening to Cannibal Corpse, seeing Cannibal Corpse shows, loving Cannibal Corpse, and the fact that you're on tour with them and you get to stand side stage and watch them, and afterwards you hang out with them. And
even better than that is them standing side stage while we're playing. You know what I mean? And like they wore a T-shirt like the heavy MTL and stuff. You know what I mean? Represented us when we went in Canada, and like yeah, they're fucking amazing to tour with. You know what I mean? Nicest guys you could ever hope for. Rob Barrett gave me my first ever steak. You know, the first ever steak that I've eaten in my entire life was given to me by Rob Barrett.
Very nice.
What a guy, you know what I mean? What more could you want than your first steak from Cannibal Corpse?
First hunk of meat from Cannibal Corpse, big old steak. Anything you guys like to say to the fans out there?
I tell you what, keep checking us out. We'll have a new album out soonish.
How long is soonish? Because I believe Necrophagus is not released an album in about
it's
forever.
not that kind of thing. It'll be out.
It'll be sooner than their next one. Yeah, we'll definitely have one out before they have another one out. But yeah, also like we're probably gonna we might come back to the States sometime really soon, which we've just agreed upon. But we won't say any more about that because I'd hate to jinx us.
Yes.
But yeah, we might be back in the States before the end of the year.
Well, I'll be sure to catch you guys then. This is Mike with horrible names. Alan and Paul.
Yep.
Cheers.
Yes.
For fucking the names.
Cheers. I'm horrible.
Hello, human scum! This is Odorous Shurungus commanding you to continue watching Capital Chaos. They support Guar and anal rape and all kinds of wonderful things.